We are back with a live look right now near the Eisenhower Johnson Tunnel. Traffic not really crowded up there. A few cars going through. Looks like it's moving along just fine.
Going up to get some fresh powder. Meteorologist Chris Bianchi is in Steamboat this morning. Chris, clearly people are not fazed by the snow there. They're getting out to enjoy that powder.
Exactly right, Corey and Jordan. People here are pretty thrilled about all this snow. We picked up about 14 inches of snow overnight at the top of the mountain here in Steamboat, about 6 inches in the middle of the mountain. Right behind me over there, people were lining up at 6:45 this morning. And keep in mind here, folks, it's a Wednesday morning, and there are folks out there waiting at 6:45 to get into that lift line. That is the gondola that is right behind me. So the mountain's doing pretty well from this. And in fact, Steamboat, so far this season, and most of the northern mountains have been getting tons and tons of snowfall. So far this season here in Steamboat Springs, nearly 21 feet, I repeat, feet worth of snowfall. If you do that on a calculation, it's about 3 Nikola Jokic's worth of snowfall so far this season here in Steamboat Springs. Now, what's also a little bit unusual about this storm, kind of bringing things back into the Front Range and for eastern parts of Colorado, is the fact that this is taking place in the middle of January. We've been talking about this. I know Ed's been talking about this all morning long. This is a March, April-like storm that we are getting in the middle of January. And this comes on the heels of a similar type of storm that we got at the end of December, that December the 28th storm that packed about an inch of liquid, about an inch of water within that snowfall. That's very unusual for this time of year for us to see this much snowfall. In fact, so far at Denver International Airport, picked up about 0.8 of an inch of liquid from this storm alone. And for context, in the full month of January, you average about 1/3 of an inch of liquid for the entire month out at the airport. Point being, just a lot of water for this time of year. But that is great news for the drought. We continue to put a good dent in the drought and then bring the things back over here to the mountains behind me. The snow has basically not stopped for us here in the mountains all season long. You might remember that last year we got off to a really good start in terms of that snowfall. And then in early to mid-January, that snow machine basically shut off for the rest of the season. So far this season, we've seen that snow continue, and we've got more snow headed our way here in Steamboat and throughout most of the mountains later on this week. Another chance for snow on Friday and another chance for snow Sunday and Monday. But I'm blabbing a lot about all the snow up here. I want to get to the slopes. Ed, I'm going to send things back over to you, and you can get us more details and better details on that forecast.
And you enjoy those slopes up there since you're up at Steamboat, where they have, as you said, 21 feet of snow. That is terrific up there. And the bottom line, Chris, which you point out, great moisture all around, unusual for January.
No doubt about that. It's awesome.
All right, well,